I know what you're thinking. Another sponsored video. But hear me out for a second. Don't click off the video. I would actually be playing this game even without the sponsor. This is one of those games where I used to play it, and I'm getting back into it now. As you can see, we've been grinding a little bit. We're up to level 47. I think we were at level 44 on the last video, 44 or 45. Can't remember. But yeah, today I'm going to be showing you guys my progress that I've made since the last video. And before we get into that, I just want to thank Raid Shadow Legends for sponsoring today's video. And if you plan on playing this game, I highly suggest you clicking my links down below and or scanning the QR code above my head right now. You'll be able to get some epic champions for free. Start off on a strong foot. You'll be able to get the epic champion Uugo, who is apparently one of the best epics in the game. I currently do not have Uugo in my roster here, so I can't confirm that. But word of mouth is that he is one of the best epics in the game. And also, after reaching level 15, you will get the epic champion Fayne, and she is also apparently considered to be one of the better epics in the game, and even considered to be better than some legendary champions. So yeah, get those two units, and then you could also use code Monkey King to get the legendary Sun Wukong, who is only available within the first 72 hours of registering an account. So unfortunately, I do not have this champion. I'm kind of disappointed in that. I really would like to use him and, you know, show him off and everything. But yeah, it seems like a really good champion. I see him a lot in like arena and just like watching other people's accounts. People seem to use him a lot. So definitely, if you're starting a new account, make sure to use that code. This is how you can do that. Go over here, click on promo codes, and just type in Monkey King. But as I said, you have to be a new player in order to redeem this reward. So yeah, if you're new, make sure to do that. And you can also get Loki after signing in for 7 days. It doesn't have to be 7 days straight. It just has to be 7 days while this current rotation of the calendar is going on. Let me show you guys real fast. The Loki chase here ends in 2 weeks and 6 days. This is probably going to be less from whenever I decide to post this video. But yeah, so as you can see, I claimed Loki already. I claimed all this stuff. I've been, like I said, grinding it out. I've been playing the last 14 days. And yeah, we got ourselves a Loki. I didn't 6-star him yet, but he is, you know, geared up, and I've been using him a little bit, testing him out. Seems like a really good champion. I see him a lot on arena defenses. I'm not like a high-ranked player yet, but we're looking to get there. And then lastly, make sure you guys, especially if you're a new player, just come join my guild. It's a bit lonely. You know, the slickheads over here, we got a total of 3 members. So let's see if we can make that 4 members. That would be great. But yeah, if you are looking for a guild, free entry, come join, and you get a couple of rewards and stuff for being in a guild. You know, in these types of games, it's always beneficial to be in a guild anyway. So yeah, come join my guild. All right, now for the rest of today's video, I'm just going to be talking to you guys, you know, about what I've been doing, my progression, things that I've learned throughout these past 14 days of playing. Also, we'll summon this real fast. Maybe we get some hype early on. I just got 1 shard here. Come on. Primal shard. Nope, never mind. Not very hype. I don't believe this guy. You know what? Maybe he is pretty good. He's got good ratings. No idea, though. I'm not really that knowledgeable yet on a lot of champions in this game. I just kind of still base them off of how they look. If they look cool, then I consider making them. Well, actually, that was my mindset before. I have actually started to take it a little bit more serious, looking up guides and stuff. I went ahead and I 6-starred Kale. Everyone suggests this being your first 6-star, so I went and made Kale here, put him on Vampire. He's now my farmer. so that I can start making other 6-star champions. I'm still not sure who I want to make 6-star next. I'm considering either this guy, the Bellower, or this girl, Cold Heart, just because, like I said, I've been watching videos and people really suggest these 2 units. I guess they're kind of considered free to play in a way. And yeah, they also have really good reviews. This one's really good like against the Spider Den. I also like this guy because he's like an AoE defense breaker. So he's kind of like, I guess, Galleon if you're comparing him to a Summoner's War character. He doesn't have the attack buff, but you know, he's got the AoE defense break and AoE attack break. So I use him a lot for arena to just cleave down people. I got really lucky and got Fushan when I first started playing this game, so he's always been like my AoE cleaver and pairs really nicely with this champion and this champion. I'll show you guys an example real fast of how my arena matches usually go. We're up here in Fighter 3. I don't know if it's actually called Fighter 3, but I guess Silver 3. Yeah, I'll show you guys real fast how this team works. Let me actually make sure I can beat some of these guys. I got ranked up to the highest rank possible here. I got a team set up. We'll just go ahead, click that, and I usually take out this one. I'll put Kale in there. Kale, and take this one out and do this. This is another cool feature here. You can start on auto, and you can even determine what skills they use and what type of order. Take note, Summoner's War. If you guys are watching this, this is a feature that should be in your game. But yeah, Raid Shadow Legends has this, and I think it's definitely something that gives them an edge in terms of, you know, being able to auto and not worrying about bad AI. You get to control the AI. All right, so this is my team. We go with the attack buff. It also increases the attack bar. Go for the provoke here. Didn't get the provoke. Sometimes I get it, sometimes I don't. I messed up my speed tuning. I forgot I did that. So what happened was I started powering up this guy's runes a bit. I think something went into speed, because before he was just barely slower than this guy. I could have AoE defense braked and then skill 2 on top of it. So now we're just going to have to use skill 3 to get some defense breaks, get more defense breaks, and then Kale comes in and almost cleans up shop there. Yeah, I don't think these guys are going to be able to do too much. There we go. And that's my offense. That's how I've been doing arena offense. Really basic way to do arena, I think. You know, you get your attack buffer, your defense breaker, and then your 2 damage dealers. That's how you do arena. All right, and then what else have I been doing? Let's see. So I've been trying to do as much arena as possible, upgrade my towers here. A lot of stuff to upgrade. It's going to take a while, but yeah, these are definitely things that are just going to separate your account from like the newer accounts once you start upgrading this type of stuff. As far as gear goes, it's pretty much the same as, I'm going to reference Summoner's War a lot, okay? Because you guys, I know most of you are clicking on this video, you come from playing Summoner's War. So if you're considering this game, yeah, a lot of the stuff is very comparable to Summoner's War. So up here, what we have is the slots 1, 2, and 3, but in Summoner's War, this is slot 1, 3, and 5, I believe. No, sorry, it's actually, this is going to be a little bit confusing, but slots 1, 5, and 3. And then down here, we have slot 2, 4, and 6. Just kidding, I said that backwards as well. This is slot 1, this is slot 4, this is slot 6. If you know, you know. I know runes can be confusing, gear can be confusing, but yeah, so you have like this one, which you usually want speed or some sort of percentage, and then these two you want as percentages. And yeah, I've just been trying to grind out gear for all my champions. This rune's not great. Like, this one's flat attack. Would be nice if it was attack percent, but it came with a lot of additional crit rate, and you know, the sub stats are pretty nice there, so can't complain too much about that one. But yeah, just upgrading my gear as much as possible. All right, and then I'll show you guys some of my teams, or I'll show you where you want to farm. The Fayne farming location. So Fayne for this game is Brimstone Path. It's the final location. I'm doing it on Brutal. I was just recommended to farm on Brutal instead of just going straight to Nightmare, even though obviously you're going to get more experience and silver from doing Nightmare. It's just a bit harder, and unless your account is, you know, really upgraded, then I would suggest just staying on Brutal for a while. That's what I'm doing. And people say to do either stage 3 or stage 6. I like to do stage 6, and this is how I do it. I just bring Kale in here and I just farm them out. Right now I currently have 2 times experience going. What's nice about this game is you can actually stack it. So my experience is like stacked for 4 days. So I gotta make the most of that. I gotta keep grinding out before the XP goes away, and just make as many 6 stars as possible so that I can start doing other dungeons, start doing the higher stages of each dungeon. I'll show you where I'm at with all that stuff. But as you can see there, we knocked that one out in 19 seconds. So my Kale is doing pretty good. Yeah, I'm really not sure if he can do Nightmare now. Oh, never mind. I haven't even made it to Nightmare. So no, I can't do that. I can't do Nightmare. Still trying to get through the scenario. I know that's sad, but that's where I'm currently at. I feel like maybe I could do it if I took my time and got through each stage, but I'm more concerned about just farming out this Brutal stage as much as possible and ranking up my champions. We'll go over here to the dungeons. So these are like the halls right here, like the Spirit Keep, Magic Keep, Force Keep, Void Keep, Arcane Keep. These are all the halls of magic. And right now they have an event going on. So what's cool about these events is you can do them, and you can also do a thing called super raids, which you get twice the loot. So it's basically like running 2 dungeons in 1 dungeon. So after you complete it 1 time, you get twice the rewards, and it just makes getting gear and stuff a little bit quicker. Which, I'll be honest, a lot of this game it does take a while, especially when you're brand new, to really get your account to start moving. The reason for that is just because they don't really give you too much at the beginning, and a lot of the stuff that you get that's going to help you progress faster is once you start making more 6 stars, once you start getting through the higher content, some of the monthly content that'll give you free chickens. Haven't covered that yet, but they have a thing called chickens where you can power up your champions with them. And we'll go over here real fast to the Doom Tower. So here's a good example. Like, you can get chickens from the Doom Tower, which just makes it easier to start 6-starring more champions. You want to get those 5-star chickens, and yeah, just continuing to progress. They also have these tournaments, which I try to participate in as much as possible as well. So right now they have it going for Odin's Trial. Yeah, so if you don't have to be a super good player. If you're a new player, you can still do tournaments, still do really well at them. There's going to be people in your bracket that barely play the game, so they're going to be easy to beat out, and good chance that you can get up here in the top 10 if you just farm it out a little bit every day. And on top of that, if you do it enough, you really want to try to get this top reward every single time. And then if you want to just like stop there, then that's fine. Like if we did it right now and just got that top reward, I'd be at the top of this list. But yeah, that's what's going on right now. So I'm going to be farming this some more today as well, getting these artifacts that come with it. And then of course they have their events over here. Just different events you want to keep an eye out for. More rewards that you can collect. We'll collect this one, I guess, for now. I don't really know if that's the best choice going down this path, but that's what we're doing here. There we go. Got our rewards there. And down here, the missions, this is like Summoner's Way. You want to make sure you're doing this. Getting through all of these missions. Some of them are going to be a bit annoying. You want to save your crystals. I learned this the hard way. I decided to upgrade this arena here to give like XP when I'm not playing to my champions. People suggest doing this. I personally don't think it's that smart. I think it's smarter to just save these for when you need them, especially if you're really trying to progress. Like right now we have this going on, which is one of the keep dungeons, and it's currently not open. It's only open on certain days. So in order for me to open this, I need 200 crystals. And I don't have 200. So if I would have played smarter and saved my crystals for moments like this, I could have just knocked these out and continued along with doing all of these missions. And the reason why these are important to get done is because at the very end here, you're going to be able to get Arbiter, who is apparently another really good champion. She's a legendary support champion, and she comes with a nice speed leader here. Look at that, 30% arena speed leader, which is currently better than my fastest speed leader in Fushan here. He's got a 24% speed leader, so that's going to be an upgrade for me. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Make sure, once again, if you guys plan on playing this game, use all of my links. Use my links down below. Get your free champions. Make sure you're using the code to get the Monkey King. And yeah, if you guys want to see me make more Raid Shadow Legends videos, let me know down below. And also don't forget to join my guild. I'm sitting in here pretty much by myself, so come hang out, join the guild. We can share opinions. Maybe you guys can give me some advice, or I can give you some advice to help you grow your account faster. But yeah, I'll be playing this game. Like, I'm not just doing this for the ad. I'm gonna be playing this game for a little bit longer now. I started playing it, to be completely honest, more than I was playing Summoner's War the past 14 days. Of course, Summoner's War just got a big update, so I had to go back to that, and we're playing Summoner's War again. But I'm still really enjoying both games, and I think this one's really worth giving a shot if you haven't played it before. But alright guys, hope you enjoyed the video, and see you guys in the next one. Peace.